What's up, Scorpio Nation? Welcome to your Lost Love Letters reading for February 2020. So, Scorpio, this reading is going to be about somebody from your past. It's going to be for those of you out there that are looking to just figure out what exactly is going on with somebody that you may consider a lost love, somebody that you are in separation with, and just kind of want to check in with and see kind of what their deal is. So we're going to be looking to answer 5 big questions. So the first one is, if this person could tell you anything right now, what would it be? So what are perhaps some, unspoken truths that this person would most like to share with you at this current time? Number 2, we're going to figure out how exactly does this person feel about you now, February 2020? How do they truly feel about you? Are they in love with you still? Have they moved on? What's the situation? So number 3, we're going to take a look at, what does this person want with you? So what is their intention? Would they like to reconcile? Would they like to move things forward with you? Or would they like the two of you just to stay separated? Or somewhere in between, whatever the case may be. Number 4, what action will they ultimately take towards you? So regardless of how they truly feel, regardless of what they would like to tell you, will they ever actually take action? What will they ultimately do? And then we're going to wrap up the reading, Scorps, with some advice. The big question that I'm going to ask is, what's the most important thing that you need to know about the future of this connection with this person from your past? So if that sounds interesting to you, Scorpio, that sounds like information that you would like to hear about, you're curious about, then keep watching. This might just be the reading for you. So if this resonates with you, you feel like I'm 100 telling your story, Scorps, please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, feel free to leave your comments in the comment section below. I love your comments, guys. I read every single one. So feel free to share as much or as little about your situation as you would like. And last but not least, Scorpio, if you would like a personalized version of this same exact reading, that is something that I'm going to start offering. As of today, actually, it's going to go live in the shop on my website today, since this is a brand new series that I'm rolling out here today. So check it out. All the deets are in the box below if you're interested in getting yourself hooked up with one of those. So let's go ahead and dive right in. And I don't think I mentioned this, Scorpio, but if you find that this isn't resonating with you, like you feel like this isn't your story, it's not, you don't feel like it's picking up on your energy and your situation, do check out your moon, rising, and Venus sign readings as well, okay? So let's go ahead and jump in. So, first and foremost, numero uno, Scorpio, if this person could tell you anything, what would it be? Like, what does this person want you to know right now? This is sort of an love letter that's been left unsent. Perhaps it's a draft. It's been saved as a draft. Or it's been crumpled up and thrown in the trash if it was a physical letter that they wrote to you. Or perhaps it's all just up here, whatever the case may be. So this person, Scorpio, is watching this for, what do they want Scorpio to know? If they could say anything to Scorpio, what would they tell Scorpio? Woo! Goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're going to get one more. Whoops. One more message, please. What would this person say to Scorpio? All right, we got 2. And we're going to take them. And guys, I'm actually going to pull, I'm going to pull 2 more cards from an additional deck that are also messages. And then we will unpack this message together. So what other additional messages, what other additional things would this person say to Scorpio? So they could tell Scorpio anything, what would it be? Whew. I'm going to pull one more. Let's dive into this, Scorpio. So we are definitely going to pull tarot to clarify each of these messages so we can kind of weave this together into one cohesive letter, if you will, from this person from your past, okay? So the first card that popped out here, so if they could tell you anything, what would it be, Scorps? My heart still belongs to you. Wow. The second card is maybe we're just too different. Card number 3 is, so if they could tell you anything, what would it be? They would tell you it's time to focus on you. And then the very last card that popped out here from your person says, I'm not who you think I am. And then the other additional messages from the other deck here, the first one says, I'm trying to do the honorable thing. I look at your picture often. And the very last one says, would you give me the chance to make things right between us? So overall, I am getting a vibe here, Scorpio. And it goes without saying, and the very first card that popped out just straight up tells you that your heart still belongs to them. So regardless of what happened between the two of you, no matter what went down, no matter who left who, no matter the circumstance, this person wants you to know that you still have their heart 100%. This person is definitely still keeping an eye on you. They're definitely still watching you from afar. They still feel very connected to your energy, okay? And don't want to speak too soon. We will uncover like this way more in depth as we proceed throughout this reading, Scorpio. But it would seem that this person does have, at least on some level, the intention of making things right between the two of you. So let's see what we can find out details wise. Let's dig into this. There's a lot here. There's a lot here to cover. So thank you for your patience there, Scorpio. I've got all of the cards pulled. Let's dig into this. So Scorpio, this person, perhaps this person deceived you in some sort of way about money, about their job, how much money they made, something in that realm. It's something material, in that material genre. What word am I trying to come up with? I don't know, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's like this is regarding like their stability. Perhaps this person has a lot of debt and they never told you about it, or they don't make as much money as what they told you that they made, or they lost a job and didn't tell you, or something, whatever the case may be. The cards that came out to clarify this, I'm not who you think I am. We've got the 8 of Pentacles, we have got the Page of Pentacles, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, and we have got the 2 of Wands. This person wants you to know that perhaps they're not as stable or prepared for the future as they led you to believe that they were, okay? And this was a factor. This was a factor somehow in the two of you separating, okay? I also get the sense that some of you may be dealing with somebody here who was perhaps already in a relationship when you met them, or was going through a divorce or something like that. I definitely feel like there is a third party involved somehow. And this person of yours wants you to know that they're really trying to do by doing the honorable thing. What they mean by that, they're trying to work towards a better future for themselves. They're trying to regain their own stability. With the Nine of Pentacles, they want to make things, they do want in the future to make things right between the two of you, but they want to come back in correctly. And they are not going to feel like they can re-enter your life, Scorpio, come back towards you, until they can actually offer you something real. And they're gonna have to work through some stuff before that's gonna be able to happen. And I do feel like that there is a third party involved here. We've got the Empress, the Five of Wands, and the Lovers. They're going to have to clear something up with a third party. Perhaps they need to really bring an end to a relationship that they are in currently. They're going to have to make a choice, though. Perhaps this person relied on somebody else for money and they never told you. So there's something going on here with that. I feel like that perhaps this person was supporting somebody else financially, or someone else was supporting them, and they were not forthcoming about that with you. And again, this isn't going to resonate with all of you. Take it as it resonates. But this person wants you to know that they're really trying. They're trying to clear things up. They're trying to clean it up here. They're trying to really become the person that they led you to believe that they were. However that resonates with you. This person wants you to know that, and I do get the sense that for many of you, when things ended, I'm getting the sense this person walked away from you. And with this card, maybe we're just too different. Perhaps this person used some sort of an excuse with you as to why they were walking away from this. They want you to know that whatever that was, and it may have been even something like this, like they may have said something like, we want different things, or we're just too different, something like that, okay? What they want you to know is they were definitely trying to pull a fast one on you, okay? Whatever reason they gave you was all, it was all manufactured. It was all manufactured. The real reason they walked away from you is because they didn't have the courage to tell you the truth. Shit was hitting the fan, falling apart around them. They realized that you were gonna figure out that, like, the jig was up, basically, okay? So whatever happened between the two of you in the past, their back was up against the wall, and they had a decision, and they could be honest with you, or they could, let their own pride and ego get in the way and make up some ridiculous bunch of shit and make their escape. That's when they walked away. That whatever they told you, Scorpio, take it as it resonates. This person wants you to know they want to clear the air. They want to be honest with you now. They want to tell you that the two of you aren't so, you're not too different. You in fact do want the same things. Whatever bullshit reason they gave you, whatever lie, whatever web of lies that they had spun, Scorpio, it was all manufactured, okay? And it was to avoid being, ashamed by telling you the truth, because this person led you to believe that they were somebody that they weren't, okay? They misrepresented themselves in some sort of way, and they were very, very ashamed about it. They didn't have the courage or the strength. They couldn't swallow their pride. They couldn't overcome their pride and ego, Scorpio, and they let it get the best of them. So perhaps this person did say some things to you that made you feel not wonderful, okay? If in any way they made you feel like you were the problem, what they want you to know now, what they want to say to you more than anything, Scorpio, is that it was not you, it was them. This person wants you to know, Scorpio, that they're working towards becoming this person that they feel is the person that perhaps they represented themselves as originally, okay? And I get the strong sense that for a lot of you out there, if this is your message, like, this has something to do with like career, job, money, stability in the material world. If this person was in like up to their fucking ears in debt and never told you, like, that's, they're working towards that, paying that down. They're trying to get their shit together. They want you to know this. They want you to know that they haven't forgotten about you, okay? They haven't. They lied to you in the past. They were a coward. They didn't want to be honest with you. They were too ashamed to tell you the truth. Their back was up against the wall, and they made a very cowardly decision. And that decision was to present you with some information that was absolute garbage, bullshit, okay? Because it was a lot easier to tell you that than the truth. But they're sincerely trying to work towards making this right. They want to be able to show up like this Knight of Pentacles, Scorpio, okay? Some of you may be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a lot of pentacle energy here. Take it as it resonates. If not, that doesn't mean this isn't your story. But if you are dealing with an earth sign, take that as a confirmation, Scorpio. This person's trying to face their own fears, okay? They're trying to do the honorable thing. With this Two of Cups, this Nine of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Six of Swords. They want you to know that this honorable thing that they're trying to do, they're trying to actually like become this Nine of Pentacles. Somebody that has their shit together. This person loves you. They do. No exaggeration there, Scorpio. Your heart, like, their heart does still belong to you. And they're trying to make their way back to you. They want you to know that. This person feels like you're their Two of Cups. And so this person is working to get to a better place, to face all of their own fears and doubts and insecurities, fix all of the shit that this situation they've created for themselves. Let's be very clear. This person does want you to know they're not the victim here, okay? Whatever circumstance that they're in right now, like whatever's happening, they did this to themselves, okay? And they want you to know that. And they're trying to take ownership for it, basically. They're trying to man up, woman up, and take responsibility for themselves and for their life, for their money, okay? For their own stability, for their finances, whatever, take it as it resonates, okay? They're finally trying to do the right thing. They want you to know that they're finally making decisions that are best for them. In the past, if this person has, this person has supported brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, mom, dad, whatever, financially, and it's to their own detriment, that message may resonate with some of you. I do feel like that for some of you out there, like the issue that really the issue here for this person is like a very toxic, codependent sort of connection with family. And that's not going to be for all of you, but for some of you, that's the issue here. For some of you out there, the issue with this person is like an ex-spouse, an ex-husband, or an ex-wife. There is some sort of third-party energy here, though. Too many cooks in the kitchen. Too many cooks in the kitchen. This person wants you to know that they're trying to get their shit together, and they're clearing all that up. They're finally making decisions that are best for their future and for their future with you. And so they want you to know that that's what's up. And they want you to focus not on them, not on this connection, but on you. They want you to focus on you. On really like going your own way for a while and figuring out exactly what it is that you want. Take this as it resonates, Scorpio, but I get the sense that for some of you out there may have some fairly toxic, codependent, people-pleasing sorts of tendencies. Perhaps you have always put the needs and desires of others before your own, okay? Which makes you a super easy target for all kinds of people. You're an accommodating partner. That's what I'm trying to say, Scorpio. I get the sense that for many of you out there that this is your story. You have been over accommodating in every relationship that you've ever been in, okay? And it's always at, to your detriment. Always. You have just gladly sacrificed your own true desires and your own happiness and perhaps even your own stability to help or rescue or just suit the needs and wants of whatever partners that you've been with. And what this person wants to tell you, they want to tell you this. The time is now for you to cut that shit out. They want you to get very clear on exactly what it is that you do want. This person wants you to know that you need to learn how to set boundaries. Perhaps you allowed this person to even run over you in some sort of way. They want you to know that you deserve better. They want you to make decisions that are based on what it is that you want. Based on your own truth. Based on your truest, most authentic needs and desires. And I'm getting even the message that for some of you out there, you may have been in this sort of people-pleasing cycle your whole life, to the point where it's like, if you're honest with yourself, you really like sit in silence and really think about like, what exactly is it that I do want? Or what exactly do I want in a relationship? What would make me happy? Some of you may find that, to your absolute horror, dismay, you may find that you don't even fucking know because you have spent so long. It's all you know, Scorpio. All you know is trying to please others, to the point where you may not even really know, honestly, what it is that you do want. And that's, that's the last message that this person wants to deliver to you. They want you to really get to know yourself intimately. They want you to really, take back your power and discover your own truth and your own voice. And I love that. I'm going to be honest, I really like this so far. I don't want to speak too soon, Scorpio, but at this point, I don't hate this energy. I feel like this person is really trying to take ownership. Now, what they will actually do ultimately, like what action will take, we don't know. But I will tell you this much, at least at this point, their head is in the right place, okay? So let's figure out next. Question number 2, Scorpio. How do they truly feel about you? So how does this person from your past that you're watching this for, how do they truly feel in their heart about you at this current time, February 2020? So how does this person truly feel? How do they truly feel about Scorpio? Ooh. Ooh, all kinds of tower energies in this reading. How do they truly feel? How do they truly feel about Scorpio? Ooh. Give me one more. Got 2 more. I'll take it. Okay, we've got Justice on the bottom of the deck. Very interesting energies here, Scorpio. I get the sense that you and this person somehow, some way, came into each other's lives. And I really feel like that this was like, and this isn't, again, this reading isn't going to be for all of you. Obviously, like, I can't channel and provide a message that is going to resonate with every single person that is a part of Scorpio Nation, okay? So I'm feeling for some reason like this reading, this particular reading for Scorpio is a lot more specific than maybe some of the other signs that I've done this month. And that's why I keep saying that. Like, it's not going to resonate with all of you. So if you're still with me at this point, though, I do feel like this is your message. So, but take it as it resonates, okay? But I'm getting the strong sense that you and this person came together and separated fairly quickly. Like, I feel like things progressed and, I feel like you kind of like, you acted as a catalyst for one another, Scorpio. It's like this person came into your fucking life and lit it on fire and then left. And they sort of feel like you did the same for them. There's something very karmic about this connection, something very destined, okay? The two of you were meant to really, like, in the most powerful way, in the most powerful of ways, reveal to the other person what about, each other's lives were just complete bullshit. Basically, you were meant to really shine a light on that for one another. How were each of you not really living your most authentic life? The two of you were meant to help one another get on the right path, align with your true purpose and path, which is, again, I love that energy. We've got the Lovers coming up again. I feel like this is definitely a very significant, strong feeling, intense feeling, soul level connection that you share with this person. And they feel it. Like, to this day, this person feels so connected to you, okay? But there's something about you, Scorpio. There's something about you that absolutely triggers the fuck out of this person, okay? What came out for them? So how do they feel about you? We've got the Tower. Whoop. We've got the Tower, we've got the Seven of Swords, we've got the Eight of Swords, we've got the King of Wands, and we've got the Nine of Wands. This person just feels really stuck. They want to take action towards you. Like, they do. You have this person's heart, okay? They feel so drawn to you, so connected to you. They truly do. But they have made a mess. They've made a mess of things, is what I see here. There's a lot of deception here. They have tied their own hands behind their back. They have gotten themselves stuck by their own lies, okay? And it's like they kind of, at this current time, it's like they feel like they don't know how to escape it. They feel like it's a burning building. Like, I'm getting the strong sense this person really just wishes so much that they could just go back to square one with you. They wish that they could start over and do this again. Because this is no bueno, okay? They haven't given up on this, okay? They haven't. They haven't given up on this because literally they can't forget about you. They feel you. They feel your energy. I get the sense they've tried to. They've tried to, they've tried to shake you, basically. But they can't. And they're tired and beat down and worn out at this point. Again, I want to note this very, very clearly, Scorpio. They have done this to themselves 100, okay? At the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is. Everything we've already discussed in the beginning of the reading, this just confirms it. They created a mess for themselves with the lies, with the deception. I feel like they misrepresented themselves in some sort of way, some sort of major way, okay? And it has, unfortunately, kind of backed them into a corner when it comes to you. It has trapped them. It has made them, feel very stuck. And I feel like that up until recently, they have kind of been in this woe is me, I'm the victim sort of energy. However, they have finally got a fire lit under their ass here, okay? They finally have shifted into this King of Wands energy. They finally have a game plan that they have put together, okay, as to how they're going to dig their way out of this hole, how they're going to fix whatever is broken here, how they are going to somehow, whatever that means to you guys, fill in the blanks for your situation. They have created some sort of game plan, and currently they are trying to execute on that. Because they haven't given up. That is the bottom line. The reason why I feel like the inspiration that this person found that is giving them the strength and the energy to push on is this connection with you. Again, I don't hate it. I'm definitely not a fan of the bullshit, the lies that this person's told you. And by no means are you ever obligated in the least bit, Scorpio, to ever, even if this person does want to come back correctly, you're not obligated to let them back in, obviously, okay? I want to make that clear as well. So what do they want with you? Ultimately, what does this person actually want with you, Scorpio? What's their end game here? What do they actually most desire? What does this person want from Scorpio? What do they want? What does this person want? What does this person want? What does this person, what do they truly want with Scorpio? This is very interesting. They want whatever painful ending that occurred here. They want to bring this painful chapter, this painful cycle, they want to bring it to an end. They want to break free of it. They do. This person wants a new beginning. They want to, like, they don't want to be in this hostile, defensive, nasty, cold energy. Okay? Take that however it resonates. They want the two of you to move on from that. And they want truth. They want, what they truly want with you is to be honest and truthful with you. They realize that, you know, there's no way the two of you will ever be able to move forward successfully, the Chariot, until this very painful ending, this very, you know, that you guys experience, this painful chapter comes to a close. This chapter in which perhaps they have been very nasty towards you. And it's all, like, all of their behavior has been driven by them trying to, like, protect themselves, cover up basically the lies that they've told. And it just snowballed and snowballed and snowballed, Scorpio. They know that the only way that this is going to happen is truth. And so what they want with you is that. They want to bring truth to the situation, end that chapter, so the two of you can move forward successfully. And then what they want from you, they just want to start over. They want to get back to a place with this Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, Seven of Cups, Page of Pentacles. I don't feel like they're thinking that far ahead. Like, take it as it resonates, Scorpio. But at this current time, I don't feel like this person has, you know, got it in their mind that, okay, definitely what they want with you is to put a ring on it and, you know, make you their husband or make you their wife. They haven't gotten that far yet. Again, I feel like for many of you, this all happened very quickly. So really what this person's end game or desire is at this current time is simply to start over based on the truth and have fun together. This person wants to come back into your life and be honest with you so that the two of you can get a new beginning, a fresh start. So you guys can take it back to when you very first met one another, when things were really fun and exciting and passionate and, you know, I'm sensing a lot of passion. Wink, wink. They want to move back into that. They want to get back to a place where it was like anything was possible. I get the sense this person really feels like you make life feel like an adventure. You make their life more fun and exciting, and it's just that is at this current time, that is as far as they have thought ahead. So take it as it resonates, but ultimately that's what they want. And they want to be honest with you about the fact that they don't have that much to offer you. I'm telling you, I feel like there's something to do here with money, okay? but they're excited about, that they feel like that would be very freeing for them to finally come clean with you about whatever their situation is. Yeah. Take that as it resonates, Scorpio, but that's what I'm seeing there. I hope that makes sense. So, are they ever going to actually fucking do anything about it, Scorpio? Let's find out. Let's find out if they're ever actually going to make the moves necessary to make this happen. To bring the painful chapter to a close. So ultimately, this person Scorpio is watching this for. Ultimately, what action is this person going to take? Are they going to do what is necessary to make things right with Scorpio? Bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups. I don't hate it. Scorpio, I feel like the answer is yes. Again, something very karmic about this. We've got justice. I do feel this person will do what they have to do. And let me tell you what they have to do. They have to face their own demons, okay? We've got the Devil and the Knight of Swords that came out together. And then we've got Strength. Let's remember, this is how they've handled it in the past. Well, we've got the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Cups here. This indicates to me, Scorpio, that will they take action? Yes. They will right the wrongs. They will make things right between the two of you. Whatever that looks like, take it as it resonates. And their motivation for doing this is they feel like that you're their dream, you're their wish. Like you are what they want, and it's very motivating to them. They want to do right by you, Scorpio, so bad. And again, this message is just coming through so strongly. Like for those of you out there that this is your story, the whole reason that things got to this point is because this person didn't have the courage and the strength to tell you the truth about something. And so that manifested in a very unsavory way, okay? And that's their demon. The way that they've acted towards you, just like perhaps this person just cut you right the fuck off, ghosted you, just ran away, acted like they likely made you feel like they never really gave a fuck, okay? Perhaps they've just been very cold and very cutting with their words. They've been very defensive. They have built a huge wall up around their heart, okay? Take those messages however they resonate. Ultimately, what this person is going to do, they're going to right the wrongs. They're going to bring justice to the situation. They're going to take the necessary action. They're going to have the necessary conversations. They're going to finally face their own demons here. And they're going to shift out of this more cowardly, defensive, ego-driven energy and open their heart up. Queen of Cups. When this person is going to do that, I'm not quite sure, Scorpio, but I definitely feel like that a lot of progress is being made. And again, you're not obligated by any means to even listen to what this person has to say. That's your prerogative. But for those of you that this is your message, you're going to feel it in your bones. If you're still with me, by the way, Scorpio, at this point, please do hit the thumbs up button because I do assume that this is resonating with you. Furthermore, if you don't mind, if you wouldn't mind popping like what sign the person you're dealing with is in the comment section below, I would super appreciate it. I'm looking at trends. I've noticed some really interesting trends, and I'm kind of trying to start keeping track of those, so that I can offer you guys perhaps some like really specific pairings, like love readings for specific pairings in the future. So that's why I asked for that information. So let's pull the final cards here, Scorps. What is the most important thing that you need to know about the future of this connection? So what is the most important thing? So all of this sounds so wonderful. This reading has been so positive. So what does Scorpio need to know about this? About the future of this connection with this person? What does Scorpio need to know? One more. So the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups came out. The Ace of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. Remember at the beginning of the reading what this person wanted you to know, what they wanted to tell you, what they wanted to say to you right now. The advice for you is this. It's the same thing. Scorpio, you need to focus on you. You need to focus on finding clarity and getting very clear on what it is that you want and desire. Get very comfortable with healthy boundaries and setting healthy boundaries. I sense that there are issues within this connection that have to do with like keeping emotions really suppressed and issues regarding self-worth, not feeling like you have enough to offer, not feeling worthy. And, you know, all of these behaviors, people usually rather run and act like a fucking player and won't open their heart up and won't commit because they're afraid ultimately of getting left, of being rejected. Or it manifests in the opposite way, where they're over accommodating. They're over accommodating to whoever they're with, and they completely disregard their own desires and their own needs to please others. And it's all stems from not wanting to be left, not wanting to be abandoned. It's a very deep rooted, I mean, this is inner child wounds, baby, like to the max, okay? What you need to know about this connection is the two of you are not that different. At the end of the day, I feel like you and this person both struggle with the same sorts of wounds that need to be healed. I feel like they have just manifested in opposite ways. And those opposite ways have happened to really trigger the other, okay? Take it as it resonates. But the time is now for you to focus on you. Focus on getting to a better place. Focus on being this Nine of Pentacles. Being solid and stable and secure. Educating yourself on what setting healthy boundaries is and actually doing it. I definitely feel like there's potential here. Two of Cups came out at the beginning of the reading and it's coming out again at the end. And I don't see this Three of Cups coming out with this Two of Cups like, I don't see it as a third party. I don't necessarily see it that way. I feel like the message is this. You and this person, and I got this message earlier, like, and it kind of ties back in with what this person wants with you. There's so much potential here for you and this person to have true love and romance and just that sort of very special connection, romantically speaking. But furthermore, you have the potential here to have just a really fulfilling, exciting, fun friendship with this person. All of the, like, it's like all of the ingredients are here to bake like the most perfect cake. It's all here. Like, the potential is here. But there's some healing that's going to have to go down. And I'm going to leave you with this. And, you're going to know again if this is your message or not. But it's time for you to really step back and prioritize yourself. Before this person is ever going to be able to come back in towards you, you're going to need to get to a place where it's like you have set healthy boundaries. Like, you have already determined what you will and what you won't accept from this person or anybody. You don't have to be a bitch about it. You don't have to be an asshole about it, Scorpio. That's not what I'm suggesting. But there's a need for you to love and respect yourself here. And that does not make you a bitch or an asshole. Perhaps you've been raised in a way, and takes one to know one, no shame. Like, I was raised this way. I was raised to believe that prioritizing your own needs is selfish. I'm not even kidding. Like, and again, like, I feel like that is going to really hit home with a lot of you out there. I feel I'm picking up that may be a problem. And that's something you've got to work through, because that is so distorted, Scorpio. It is absolutely not selfish to prioritize your own needs and desires. Love and self-sacrifice are not one and the same. And perhaps you were raised in a way, Scorpio, where you were raised to believe that was the truth. It's this martyr sort of energy. And it's also, a belief that to love someone means to do whatever it takes to make them happy. Again, so many problems with that kind of concept. Because can you truly make anybody happy, Scorpio? Do you know the answer to that? There's one person that you can make happy. There's one person that you are responsible for making sure is happy, and it's Happiness comes from within. And these concepts are like really overwhelming and a lot to wrap your mind around when you went through this childhood programming that told you a completely different story. And I know I digress, but I really do. I feel like that there's so many of you out there in Scorpio Nation that needed to hear that. And I hope that really kind of sparked something within you and will push you to explore these topics further. Because this is going to get you on your path. This is going to get you aligned with living your best life, Scorpio. You and this person will have an opportunity in the future to really have something quite lovely. But first, you're both going to have to kind of overcome this. You're both going to have to face your own demons, find your own truth. But yeah, I see tons of potential for the future. And y'all know I ain't no fairy tale sugarcoating kind of reader. I hate that shit. So calling it like I see it. I think that I feel really positive about this energy in this reading, Scorpio. So that's what I've got for you. Good luck with everything, Scorpio Nation. If you have any, stories you want to share about your situation, you want to keep me updated, like I said before, I love your comments. Please drop your comments in the comment section below. If you'd like a personalized version of the same exact reading, check out my website. All the details are in the box below. And until next time, Scorpio, I'm sending you guys so much love and light. Mwah. Peace.